Lindbergh 4560 goes around in Newark, and you're not gonna believe the reason why. Let's take a look.
Lindbergh 4560, Iowa, speak to left.
Lindbergh 4560, Newark below, wind 205, 22 left, clear to land.
2 left, clear to land, Lindbergh 4560.
Okay, Lindbergh 4560. CRJ 700 on the ILS to 2 to left, talking to Newark Tower. Everything's great. Clear to land. Here's the wind. Nobody in front to worry about. What could happen? Just you wait.
Lindbergh 4560, we're getting traffic to the left of us.
What?
What is it?
We're not sure. We're going to need to go around Lindbergh 4560.
Okay, go around, fly runway heading, and maintain 3,000 for now. Can you see anything?
Negative, but we got it on our radar, Lindbergh 4560.
We got it on our radar. What she's referring to is their TCAS, the Terminal Collision Avoidance System. So Lindbergh got a return on their TCAS, and they decided to go around. Tower controller obviously didn't have any traffic out there, because he asked, "Did you see anything?" No, but the TCAS told us there's traffic out there, so we responded. Crazy.
Lindbergh 4570, fly heading of 200 for now, Lindbergh 4560.
Headed 200, Lindbergh 4560.
So Lindbergh 4560, 200 heading, 3,000, kind of gets treated like a normal Newark departure. What happens next?
Lindbergh 4560, so it'll be a 200 heading and maintain 3,000, please.
200 heading, and we're descending down to 3,000 now, Lindbergh 4560.
And Tower United 2392, those are 4 Mylar balloons that we flew past. I think that's what Lindbergh saw.
On the radar?
Maybe.
4 Mylar balloons? Hear the tower control's reaction? On their radar? Like, I didn't know Mylar balloons could give a return. Things you know, things you should learn.
Okay, I'll pass it along. Lindbergh 4560, did you respond to an RA?
There was an RA right to the left of us, Lindbergh 4560.
Okay, yeah, like I said, unless it was Mylar balloons, which the United ahead of you reported, I have nothing on radar there. You can contact approach on the 200 heading at 3,000 and 19.2. We'll talk to you soon.
Contact approach on 200 heading 19.2, thanks, Lindbergh 4560.
Okay, so Lindbergh got the 200 heading, 19.2, talked to departure, went around again, came back and landed. But let's talk about what happened. That airplane went around because of Mylar balloons. Pilot didn't see any traffic. Controller didn't report any traffic. Tower display, radar display didn't have any traffic. Now, from the pilot's perspective, when you get a TCAS resolution advisor, an RA, you have to respond. No choice. Similarly, for tower controllers, when the ASDI or the surface radar goes off and tells you to send somebody around, you can look at that runway and not see nothing. You have to send the airplane around. And I kind of brought this point up because we hear a lot, or people talk a lot about AI and replacing controllers with AI and replacing pilots with AI and having automated airplanes and automated air traffic control. And wouldn't it be great? And undoubtedly it would work better. I think if you had an AI system and you have airplanes going around because of Mylar balloons, just one humble opinion, I don't think we're ready to replace human beings with technology. At least in the aviation sector. Technology is great when properly utilized. Technology is great when it augments and assists the human, but there's still a lot of human factors in air traffic control. If you had an AI system doing air traffic, there are a lot of ways to get into New York. But truly, if you come from the West, everybody wants to fly the same route. And if you're flying that route in a 787 and flying that route in a CRJ7, there are big differences in speeds. So you need human beings to kind of make that work, to manage that traffic. When things don't work perfectly, you need a human being to kind of sort through and make decisions. Because maybe there's some things that the automated intelligence can't keep, I won't say track of, but if all that data isn't input correctly, the data out isn't good. And I'm thinking, obviously, when you designed TCAS, you didn't design it for Mylar balloons. This is the first time I had ever heard of an airplane going around because of a Mylar balloon. I've personally experienced airplanes receiving RAs from traffic that I never saw and never appeared on my radar. The system and the technology is not perfect. That's why there are humans there to interpret the data, to assist, to make those split-second decisions that sometimes the technology isn't quite properly equipped to do. So are we ready for pilots to be replaced by computers or controllers to be replaced by AI? I don't think so. And it's not like I have to worry about keeping my job, because that was a while ago. Tell me what you think in the comments. That's what happened, and I'm Kennedy Steve.